Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. So in previous part we have just lined up our shot, and after this we have exported our 3D camera data for Nuke. Now just here today we are going to complete this shot and we will do final compositing in Nuke. So first we have to import our Nuke file which we have generated from 3D Equalizer. Then simply click on file. Then simply we have to click on insert comp nodes. So just this file we have created in last part. So just select this one and just simply click on open. So now here you will see these are our locators and this is 3D Equalizer scene, and these are some other nodes are here, and this is our final just scene render or scan line render. Okay, so now just simply just select and just connect here. Okay, so just I have connected here. Now just simply press tab button. So now easily press F. Now here you can easily see. Okay, so these are our points or locator which we have created in 3D Equalizer. See, this is our camera, so which we have oriented in 3D Equalizer. I think this is looking good. Now just after this we have to import our original footages. Okay, so just now I am going to import our original footage. So just simply click here, read, then from here you can select your original footage. Okay, so this is our original footage. Okay, so just I have selected this one. Now just simply click on open. So now just I have imported here. So just only for representation just I am going to connect here. So this is our scan line render. Okay, so just in BG part, so just I have connected here. Now easily you can see, select this one and press 1. Now press tab button. Now here you can see these points we have tracked in 3D Equalizer. Now here you can easily see like this. Okay, and these are some nodes which 3D Equalizer is automatic generated. Now here after this just little bit arrange here. So just little bit break from here. Okay, so this is our original footage. Then simply hold control and just click here. Okay, now so easily you can manage like this. So this is our original footage. Just now here, now finally you can see. Okay, so this is our footage which we have imported. So these are nodes which 3D Equalizer created for us. Okay, now easily you can see here. Okay, so just till here, just save our project, then simply click on file, then click on save comp. Now click on save. Now after this first we have to import our screen which we have to replace here. So just simply click on again image, then click on read, then from here you can select your screen. So just I have selected this one. Okay, so this screen just we have to replace. Okay, so here just we have to place. Now see here, so just I have imported here. So this is our original just screens, and now just I am going to this screen put over there. Okay, so just I am going to place this screens. Okay, now here if you will see this is our original footage. So just I have placed here one, and this is our screens. This screen just I have created in After Effects, or you can create in any software. So according to this action just I have created this animation. Okay, now actually you can see. Okay, so just this one here, so just this one we have created in After Effects. Okay, so now easily you can see here. Okay, so if you want you can place any screens, and after this if you want you can also animate in Nuke also. Okay, but this video just I have created in After Effects. So now here just we have to see. Now see, this is our final scan line render. Okay, so just here we have to place. Okay, so just click on here, then now in last frame, so just here we have to replace this. So for this just here I am going to use a projection method, because with the help of projection we can easily just place our screens. So here just I will project my screens on at last frame, because easily here we can just see our full frame or entire frame, and easily we can just place here. Now just I am going to start work for projection and replacing our screen. So for this just simply, so this is our original footage, so just a little bit keep it here. After just simply hold control and just click here. Okay, so here just I am using dot only for just organizing our flow. So now easily you can see here. So this is our original footage. Now see, so this is our screen. Now from here we have to just create a still frame, because we are going to use projection method. Okay, select and press 1. Now easily you can see. Okay, now here this is our full video. Now just go to at last here. So frame 275 just we need for our projection. Then press tab and frame hold. again just type here. Now press 1. Now after this, just in here just we have to type same frame which you want to just frame hold to 275. Now here you can easily see. Now if you will play here, so you will get only just last frame because you have just used frame hold. Okay, so just this frame I want. After this, first roughly we will place our this screen onto this frame. So simply just we have to use merge node, then simply use merge, and this will be our background like this, and this will be our just like foreground. So if you want, you can just place it here like this. Okay, after this just because we have to place on our screen, so just I'm going to use corner pinning because with the help of corner pinning we can easily place. So just select and tap and just maybe corner pin. So just a little bit place it here because easily just we can, after this we can project here. So just with the help of corner pinning we have to just place. Later you can adjust this one, no problem, but roughly you have to place. I think this is sufficient. Okay, so just we have just placed our screens here. Now after this just we have to create a card because we have to just project this image onto our this video or in this scene. Okay, so just for this just simply I am going to create a card for this screen. So easily you can see here, this is simple things. So now just press tab and card. Just simply just I have created card. So now just I have selected this one and just simply inserted our, this is our 3D scene. Now just I have placed over here. So now just select our this scanline render and select and press 1. Now just press tab here. So easily you can see this is our card. Now here after this we have to rotate our card. So just simply double click and just orientation, just simply click on Z axis. Now you can see, so press F. So now easily you can see here. Okay. Now easily you can see here. So our card is very small. Okay, so just we have to just scale according to our this area. So this is our screen. So just select our card and just uniform scale this one. Okay. So just maybe 50, 60, 70. So according to just scale you have to adjust, maybe 80. So now easily you can see this is our screens. Maybe now just simply press tab here. So from here you can also see. So this is our I think card. So this is black because I have not connected any input here in card. Okay, that's why it's looking black. No problem. So just first we will adjust. After this just we will put here. Now after this just I am going to adjust this card according to our just this screen. So just double click here. So just you can adjust here. Just click and just a little bit scroll. Control Z. Like this. Okay, I think this is sufficient. So now just I am going to project this screens onto our this card. Okay, so before this just if you will see here, now here if you will project this merge node onto this card, means this one, so you will get entire image, means this one also you will get on our card, but here just only I want to this area, only this one just I want to project onto this card because here just I want to see our original video. Okay, so in our final merger we have to create a roto node because we have to just only extract these areas. So just press here O for roto node. So just select and just create a roto. Even you can take rectangle. Okay, whatever you want you can just simply take. Now just check A. So we have created alpha channel. After this press tab and just pre-mult because we have to cut out. So now here we have just cut out here. Now we will project this screens onto our card. So now simply press tab and just project 3D node here. Now easily you can see. So this is our camera which will be our static, means on a single frame, not a moving camera or animated camera, and this is our pictures or video which we want to just project onto our card. So this one just I want to project onto this card. Okay, so now easily you can see here. So just I have connected here. Now just come here. Now in just simple in projection, so just we have to connect card here because this image we have to project onto our card with the help of our camera. There is no animation, but here if you will see, there is a animation in our camera. Okay, so first again same, just copy same frame hold, then Control C and Control V, just I have pasted here. Now just I have connected here. Okay, now here you will get easily just only a camera on frame only 275, means static camera, or simply you can copy and paste your camera. After this you can delete your camera animation, so whatever you like you can do. Okay, now just I have created a single frame camera, means there is no animation, just simply connect here. Now if you will see in final result, view our final scalar render, so what you will get, just check it here. Okay, now so just I have selected this one and press 1. Now easily you can see here. So if you want to little bit hide your just these locators, so if you want you can just hide, select this one and press D. So now here you are getting this screens. I think little bit it's a cutting like this. So after this you can just scale up our card. So just double click here. Now see, from here you can just scale. So little bit click here and middle mouse scroll, or you can just simply type your value whatever you want. I think this is looking good. So if you want, just simply type here 2. I think this is looking good. So if you are getting any problems here, then simply you can adjust your row to node. So now here I think this is perfect. So if you want to just check here, so you can check here. Now just check here, just place here. Now easily you can see here. So now just check here. I think this is looking good. After that you can simply just scroll. Okay, I think this is looking good. This is not our final composting. So here if you will see, you are direct using your backgrounds or original footage in as a background in scalar render. So first we have to unplug this one. Okay, so this is like this. Okay, now in BG just simply we have to connect a constant node or a reformat node according to just our original footage frame size. This is important because we have to do final composting. This is not final composting. So just I am going to just put here reformat node, or simply you can put just a constant. So if you want you can just put a constant. So just if you want you can simply same as just simply our original footage. So just in background I have selected here. Now double click here and from here you can just select your footage frame size 1920 816. Okay, just here. Now if you want to you can just check here, double click here. So from here you can just easily check. Now see, so finally just in our scalar render we are getting just only this much area. Okay, this is our moving screens. Now after this we have to just compose on our final backgrounds or on our final footage. So for that just simply use merge M. Now this is our background and this scalar render will be our foreground here. Now just press 1 and select this one. Now here just you have to complete it. After this if you want little bit just little bit edge blur, then select and tab edge blur. Little bit if you want to adjust your blur, all this thing. After this if you are getting any problems here you can adjust simply with the help of your roto node. Okay, so this is our roto node. So just simply press here 1. Now you can adjust these screens. So on same keyframe you have to adjust, otherwise it will animate your screen. So just like remaining thing you can adjust. Now here you can see, just press 1 final. Now just simply clear. Okay, so just I have cleared this one little bit problems. So this is sufficient. I think this is perfect. So now easily you can see here. Now after this, suppose if you want little bit adjust your color, or if you want to do any color corrections, then simply after this you can add your all color correction node. Just simply just I am going to adjust tab grade, just grading, or simply just G shortcut. Now if you want little bit just greenish tint if you want, or again you adjust, then simply remaining thing you can adjust. Okay, then hold control, so little bit just greenish. I think this is sufficient. Remaining thing you can adjust. Now finally, so till here we have just successfully replaced our screens. Now after this here, if you will see here, now see this head, because this screens we have placed on top of our original footage. So here you are getting some just a little bit hiding this person and also this hand here, now also here this head also. So finally, for final compositing, you have to create a roto for your all characters which are intersecting with our screens. Okay, so here just I am not going to create roto for these characters, so just I have created roto. So finally just I am going to import roto for these characters. Okay, so because if you will see here, screen on top of our this person hand. So now just I am going to finally import our final roto here. So then simply even then read. Now simply press open. Now here you can see, so press 1. Now easily you can see. Okay, so this is our alpha channel. So these roto you can create from even Silhouette, even in Nuke also you can create. Just finally just I am going to use this one. After this just we will complete our sort. So here now just see here one. So now easily you can see just a little bit this one is also hiding, this is also hiding. Okay, so if you will see our original footage, now if you will see original footage, press 1. Now here you can see. So now just finally just I am going to adjust this one. So for this just simply, so this is our original footage. Okay, now press K for copy background. This is our original footage background, and from here A means copy. So just I am going to copy alpha channel from here. So just like this. After this select and press 1. It's saying missing input channel, so just double click and copy channel. You can select RGBA.red. okay, now after this just we have to click on tab pre-multi here. So now you can get these papers. Okay, after this finally we have to compose on top of this margin. Now final press M. This will be our overall output as a background and this one will be as a foreground. So now just select this one and press 1. Now you can see easily. Okay, now here if you will press 1, so you will get like this you will get, and here after this you will get like this. Okay, so these roto just you have to create even in Nuke, even in Silhouette also you can create. Okay, so just a little bit here just I am going to a little bit adjust this screens here, so easily you can see here. So these are our some projection technique in Nuke. So in a simple way just I have projected our this screens onto our original screens. Okay, so just in a simple way just I have composed this sort. So little bit just I am going to change interface. So before changing your workspace, just a little bit if you want to adjust your color, your screen's color, then simply just double click on our grade node. Also from here you can adjust or simply just press D. Okay, so just I have disabled this one. Okay, so this is totally depends on you. Okay, now just I am going to switch our workspace, then click here. Now just simply click here and press H. Now a little bit just minimize here. So now from here you can just easily see your all composite nodes, all these things. Okay, I think this is looking good. This is totally depends on you how you are organizing your workflow or workspace. Okay, so now just I am going to just play our final shot. Okay, now just simply click here and play and check. Now just play. Now here you can see this is your final output after replacing your screens. I think this is looking good. Remaining things you can adjust according to your footage or according to your videos, all these things. Okay, so if you like this video, please watch, share and comments, and subscribe my channel if you are still not subscribed my channel.